Well, my helper's late again. Not really late. I tell him when to come. So anyhow, it gives me time to get out here and shoot a little bit. Tell y'all another story. Let me pluck a few arrows out and I'll get started telling you about it. About me and my buddy Wayne. I met Wayne when they put all the local high schools together back in '72. It was kind of a fiasco. They took 3 high schools, what had been arch rivals for probably 50 years, and they stuck us all in the same schoolhouse. Well, it worked out pretty good, because I've had a 40-something year, 45-year friendship now with my buddy. But what I wanted to tell you about this morning was when me and him learned about Georgia Clay. We had been invited to join this hunting lease up in South Georgia. In the area that it was in, they have a place up there they call the Little Grand Canyon. If you ever get a chance to go up there, south of Lumpkin, it's called Providence Canyon. It's just like something you ain't never seen if you're from Florida, believe me. Well, anyway, we get up there on a work day. I had bought me a '87 Dodge Dakota, first year to come out with them. We haul butt up there for the work weekend. Get to know the property too, you know. Well, neither one of us had ever been exposed to that old Georgia Clay when it gets wet. Of course, it had been raining up there for a week or two, and this stuff was slicker than Owl Duke. We get up there and we follow the group out there, you know, and trucks ahead of us, big 3/4 tons, got nice big old wide tires. They're sliding off the road, hitting down in the ditches. Well, you know, when they cut through them hills, they got these embankments that run up. These trucks, bam, rip the mirrors off, bending the sides of their trucks, and I'm sitting there with my buddy. I'm saying, man, I don't like this. It's a brand new truck. So keep it up in the middle, keep it up in the middle. Well, we're going through there like a snake, like that, slipping and sliding, following these trucks. Well, the truck in front of us is some local boys. They're in I think it was a Nissan, may have been a Datsun back then, I think it was, whatever, but that's not important, but it was one of them little trucks. Had a couple boys in the back, a couple boys up front. Well, the old man was up front. They going along there, and we get down on the bottom, the water running across the road. The 2 youngins, they jump out with shovels, dig out both sides, let the water out. There they go. Start going up the hill. That was the funny part. Them old boys would stand up in the back of that truck on the tailgate, had a topper, you know, they grab a hold of that topper. When he'd start up the hill, they'd start doing this. Well, they going up and down that truck, that little old truck, it's 2-wheel drive now. It just right on up the hill. We ain't got nobody to jump on our truck. So we're going, and I'm getting pretty nervous, you know, because that thing, it turned one time, it turned completely around. I'm looking at this way, and we're supposed to be going that way. Well, we messed around there and kept watching them Georgia boys. And my buddy Wayne picked up on it. He says, they ain't got no air in them back tires. And I said, well, you know, we always let the air out of our tires when we get in a sandy spot. Why not? So we got out, we let the air down that little truck. Because my truck's 4-wheel drive, but it wasn't doing as good as that little 2-wheel drive was. We let that air out. Whew, she just straightened right on up. We just followed all them trucks around, went everywhere, all over that place. Well, towards the end of the day, we kind of broke off from the pack, looking for a place to hunt. And I'd snaked up this great big old hill. I mean, it's probably pitched about like that, you know. It was steep enough that I could stop. And if I didn't keep it in gear, it would slide back down. But if you let it sit there and idle, the tires just barely turning. Of course, this clay is coming off of the fender wells. It makes your tires so big. Well, anyway, we snaked our way up to the top. And we just as soon as we got to the top, Wayne jumped out of the truck before I did. Well, he had on his cowboy boots, flick bottom cowboy boots. I wished I'd had a camera. There he goes down the hill, surfing just like this. He managed to stay up all the way to the bottom. He starts back up the hill, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. So finally, he hollered up to me. He said, "Beetle," he said, "come down here and get me." But we learned a lot that day. Had a lot of fun. But if you're ever up there in that Georgia clay, you want a narrow tire, let your air out. It makes all the difference in the world. Florida Cracker, subscribe, keep watching.